Hi, and welcome to the next video in our C2000 Sigma Delta Filter Module video series. I am Manoj Kumar Santamohan. In this video, I'll be giving you an overview of Type-1 SDFM module in our C2000 devices. SDFM is a 4-channel configurable digital low-pass filter based on sync filters. All the 4 filter channels are identical and independently configurable. Each filter channel has a comparator filter and a data filter which works on the same bit stream. Next, let's take a closer look into each submodules inside a filter channel. Type-1 SDFM supports 4 different modes to provide bit stream to each filter channel. Each filter channel has a comparator filter unit and data filter unit. Both the filter units are based on sync filters, and filter types supported are sync 1, sync 2, sync 3 and sync fast. Comparator filter provides faster settling time as it supports OSA settings from 1 to 32. It is used to detect short circuit condition, overcurrent or undercurrent condition. Output of the comparator filter is unsigned integer, which is compared against 2 programmable high threshold comparators and 1 low threshold comparator. Output of the comparator filter is memory map for debug and data logging purposes. Data filter provides high resolution digital output as it supports OSA settings from 1 to 256. Output of data filter is a signed integer which can be represented in 32-bit or 16-bit format. This high resolution digital output is used in control loop. 16-level FIFO provides the ability to store the filter results to reduce the frequency of interrupts from data filter. Data filter also has the ability to be synchronized with respect to PWM event or SDSync event. Let's look at some of the data FIFO features. Wait for sync feature. This allows user to ignore new filter data until an SDSync event is received from PWM. Clear FIFO contents on SDSync feature. This allows user to automatically clear FIFO contents on an SDSync event. Programmable FIFO threshold feature. This allows user to generate FIFO interrupt only after it receives programmable number of data filter results. SDSync feature provides the ability to exactly adjust the phase of the data filter with respect to PWM cycle. This is achieved by resetting the OSA counter of the data filter on an SDSync event. In Type-1 SDFM, any PWM SOC-A or SOC-B can be configured to generate an SDSync event. It is important to note that SDSync event synchronizes data filter and not comparator filter. Improper routing and layout of SDFM clock and data traces on PCB can create signal integrity issues and sample and hold violations. TI provides an application report which discusses the best practices for clock and data line routing and termination when using isolated sigma delta modulators. Devices supporting Type-1 SDFM also provide additional hardware protection against occasional random noise glitches using GPIO synchronization feature. TI also highly recommends using mode 0 as it provides best filter performance in noisy conditions. Each SDFM module can generate up to 5 CPU interrupts. One CPU interrupt is called SDFM error interrupt, and the other 4 CPU interrupts are data ready interrupts from filter channel. High and low threshold comparator events, FIFO overflow and modulator clock failure events from any of the 4 filter channels can trigger SDFM error interrupt. SDFM error interrupt can trigger CLA task or a CPU interrupt. High threshold and low threshold comparator events can be used to shut down the PWM using PWM crossbar, can be used to design custom logic in CLB using CLB crossbar, can be brought out on a GPIO using output crossbar. SDFM data ready interrupt can be either a non-FIFO or a FIFO data ready interrupt. Non-FIFO data ready interrupt is generated every time a new filter data is available from the data filter channel. FIFO data ready interrupt is generated after FIFO has received programmable number of data filter results. Non-FIFO data ready interrupt can trigger a CLA task or a DMA event. The SDFM module is fully supported within SysConfig, which is a C2000 graphical intuitive interface for configuring the peripherals and modules on C2000 devices. All the features available in SDFM can be configured using SysConfig. This slide shows what you will see on a SysConfig tool for SDFM. This section allows user to select the filter channels to be used in an application. Each filter channel have their own drop-down menus and can be independently configured based on their application requirement. Inside each filter drop-down, users can configure SD modulator mode, comparator filter, data filter, and provide information about SD modulator connected to the filter channel. Let's take a closer look into each drop-down of a filter channel. Comparator filter settings drop-down allows you to configure comparator filter's filter type, OSR, and threshold settings. Data filter settings drop-down allows you to select data filter's filter type, OSR setting, SD sync source selection, and FIFO settings. Data rate and latency are automatically calculated for selected filter type and OSR settings for both the filters. SD modulator settings entered here are used to calculate the theoretical filter output for both data filter and comparator filter. SDFM error interrupt configuration, SDFM data ready interrupt configuration, and SDFM pinmux configuration are also supported from SysConfig. That concludes the SDFM-Type1 Overview video in our C2000 Sigma Delta Filter Module video series. For more information, please refer to the links provided in foundational materials and technical reference manual. The links found in expert materials are TI designs which demonstrates the use of Sigma Delta modulator and SDFM for current or voltage measurements. Thanks for watching. Hi, and welcome to the next video in our C2000 Sigma Delta Filter Module video series. I am Manoj Kumar Santamohan. In this video, I'll be giving you an overview of Type 1 SDFM module in our C2000 devices.